All right.
That was an opening statement.
Yes, sir. It's a great night for our team, for the players. They played really hard. They came off a rough week last week. We had a really hard week of practice. There's a lot of people second guessing them, but they had a real steel resolve. This red bandana game meant a lot. We talked a lot about Wells Crowther. We talked a lot about who he was and what it takes to be a BC man. Our guys really dug deep on this. This was a great win. It was all over. There's big plays to be made by a lot of people, and we were proud to give the game ball, one of the game balls, out to the Crowther family after the game. Offensively, we had 506 yards to their 337. We rushed for 452. They rushed for 20. We were very few penalties. We had one turnover, and Tyler Murphy had 191 yards rushing. Tyler Murphy played like a big-time player here tonight. We sacked him. We harassed him. We played relentlessly on defense. That's a good football team. This is the first win over a top 10 opponent in 10 years. And we played hard. I think anybody who was at the game would say that this team just wouldn't back down. We just kept coming and kept playing, and I'm most proud of that. I said to our team going into the game that all I ask is that we play with relentless effort and we played really, really hard. That's what we talked about, and have faith in each other. And they did that. They responded. So I'm very, very proud of our football team. I'm very proud of our coaching staff. It's not easy around here. It's a rough program for everybody. And this game doesn't make a year, but it's certainly a great springboard as we move forward to wipe that taste of a week ago out. But college football is unforgiving. And we've got to get ready next week because you're right back in it again. We're going to savor this moment as a team, and that's what you need to do. You celebrate the wins. Celebrate the wins. You honor and celebrate the wins, and then you get back to work. So it's a great moment right now. We're going to take that in, and any questions you have.
Steve, there seem to be so many sources of inspiration for this team tonight, not just the bandana greatness, but you seem to get some inspiration too from some of your young players who rose up and they played for you.
They did, like Sherm Alston's a freshman. He's back in there first time, returning punts and making plays, and it was all over the field. It was really a team effort tonight, and that was what we talked about. You got to make plays. You're going to get X amount of plays and shots in this game, and you got to make those plays, and you got to be able to sustain the roller coaster ride. The ups and the downs of the game. You got to be able to hang in there and keep fighting and keep battling. We did that tonight. It wasn't all pretty. We had a couple 3-and-outs to start the game on offense, and then we got going. And that's when you play a really good defense. It takes that. And we played a top-tier defense tonight, but we were able to really at times move the ball quite well.
So you said you wanted to diversify your running game. Did you give them a lot of different looks with the bootlegs and
We
the
did.
flank reverse?
Yeah, we did. We tried a couple things we hadn't done. We trapped them. We whammed them. We tried to get the ball outside. We ran reverses. And we just did a lot. We did a lot of different things, and that's what we knew we had to do in the game. But then in the end, we were able to run some of our traditional power runs at the very end as we started to wear them down a little bit. We had some big hits there and had to control the ball at the end to win the game. And we were able to drive that thing down there and kill the clock and win the game, which was really important to see us do.
What was the wind up?
Mindset, Steve, down 17-6, hanging in there, and also obviously making sure that you stuck with the run game and didn't get away from that.
Yeah, we just, we knew we'd be in this kind of game. I guess you just really prepared ourselves for being in that position. Like that position was not anything that was going to shock anybody. And it was what we talked about all week long. You got to keep swinging. You got to hang in there. You got to swing, and we got to have great energy, great energy. Had to have that today, and we sustained that energy and made some plays, and then turned that tide, which was really important lesson.
Is this what you thought you would get from Tyler Murphy when you made the decision to bring him in?
This is, yes, this is what I hope for.
It's what you
Yeah.
hope for, but you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, and well, I mean, you know, and I saw it in training camp, you know, and you know, he was just he was a great leader for us. Really, just really, his demeanor, his energy, his attack of the game plan, and you know, just watched him start to grow and emerge. And I just, you know, you saw it in week one, you know, you saw it last week, you saw it this week. I mean, he just taking control of the game, and as when you have a big time quarterback, that's what they do. They take control of the game. They make the plays that are there to be made. Threw the ball really well, ran the ball really well, practiced this week really with a steel resolve really well. And so, you know, good things happen to good people that work hard. And that's what happened.
You used the phrase big time quarterback. What did you see in him to bring him in that you thought he still thought he could be a big time quarterback?
Because, I mean, he has great work ethic. First of all, he has skills. Okay? I knew he could throw it, I knew he could run it, I knew he was a tremendous person. I knew he had the respect of his teammates at Florida. I knew that they had deep respect for him. And that's a starting point. Because players know when they respect guys, there's a reason why they respect them. And he had great respect. And so I knew there was a winner there, and just waiting for an opportunity. And you know, I knew him from when I recruited him, and I knew that we're getting an extremely high character individual that you know, that football meant a lot to. So I had you know, I was fortunate that I had that history. So for me, it was quite easy, really.
All set with Coach. Later, sir.